Hi ladies, join me today as we make this card using the Balloon Adventures framelits in a new and fun way. And it's an interactive card. Can't wait to show you how I did it. And I started playing around with an idea and I came up with these two flowers. I'm going to show you how I made them. For my card, I'm going to use the Petals of Plenty embossing folder. I'm going to use the vanilla ribbon. I used I don't know what it is, but it makes a little tag topper, and I'm going to show you how to work that. And then I have a very vanilla card base. Okay, we'll start with the large flower first. And this one uses this bow type shape that is part of the framelits. What I did was I cut out two of them, and now I'm going to take and I'm going to get rid of this little piece in here. So I just take and I curve it around so that I get that shape. Do the same thing on this one. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so when you finish, you've got two shapes that look like this. Using your Tombow glue, you're going to put a little bit of glue. Oh, I didn't need to do it on both pieces, just on one, but that's okay. And then you want to kind of lay it on top so that you get this shape. And then take some glue. Oops, way too much. Leaked out on me. So with that in mind, I'm going to take some of it off and put it on the other side. And then this is the 7/8 inch scallop circle that retired. You can use anything in the center, but what you basically want to do is you want to cover that up so that it looks like it's all one flower, and mine's not centered very well. So I need to kind of adjust it. That's why you use the glue. So there's the first flower, done. Now we're going to do the smaller flower, and this one uses the little bow from this set, and you need to cut out 3 of them. If you noticed, I used the edges of paper because you're not going to use these others. And then you're going to take and you're going to cut off those ends like so. I do find that if I cut the one side like this, it's harder to cut this one, so I just flip it over and cut it from the back, because you're just going towards the center of the bow down here. You're aiming for that. So cut off the one side, and it's sticking to me. I got glue on me. Cut off the other side. Okay, now you have 3. And the key to this is there's there's a flat side where the bow was. So what you want to do is you want to use that flat side. You're going to put a little bit of glue, and I want to squeeze it because I'll get a ton of it out. Okay, a little bit of glue there. And then you're going to take this one and you're going to line it up like so in the center. And I discovered this, that could make a butterfly if you wanted a small butterfly and didn't have one. And then, oops, a little bit more glue than I needed. Then you take your last one and again put it in the center and kind of adjust it, and there you go. Okay, I decided to make a tag for my card. So with that, I used this framelit or die on a piece of 9 by 2 inches. And when you cut it, the 2 inches, it goes, you get this little piece here. So all I did was I just trimmed it off. And I just made sure that the ends went down straight. And this gives you the, excuse me, the fold line. So you fold it in half and match it up. Use your bone folder to get a good crisp fold. And then what I plan on doing is I'm going to put this on my card like so, down close to the bottom. And I'm not going to stick this down because I'm going to put a sentiment inside this. This is going to be a double sentiment card. I will have the ribbon on here, and I'm going to use some of the very vanilla ribbon. Let me play with this and see how it works out. Okay, to get this to work, what you have to do is you have to thread your ribbon through, and if you do it like this, it's going to be tight. So and you're not going to be able to open it. So what you want to do is lay your ribbon flat, and then working on the one side, tie your bow, leaving it open. Oops. My fingers aren't working too good tonight. Can't get this piece, can't grab it for some reason. It's slick, slippery. All right, I'm just going to make it a bigger loop so I can grab it. There we go. And then I'm going to hold it and pull it shorter till I get the size that I want. And then make sure it's tight. I'm going to pull it really tiny because I don't want a big bow. There, that's better. Okay. Okay. And when you have your bow like you want it, and this is slick ribbon, so take and trim it. And then to get it to stay, okay, this doesn't want to lay down. It's probably the way I tied it. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm going to put a glue dot underneath of it and just hold it in place. Glue dots are great. I embossed the front of my card using the Petals of Plenty embossing folder. And then this is going to go on here, but I don't want to do that until I have stamped the inside and put my flowers on. Okay, so I'm going to play with the placement of my flowers, and I may have more than I need, and that's okay if I do. And I want them to hang off, which is fine. All right, too much. Okay, so let me put this one here. I'll put that one there. Okay, so that's the way I'm going to put them on. So with that in mind, I'm going to use my Tombow glue again. And I'm going to put some on the back. And I'm going to put that one down. And I do want it to hang over. Just me. And a dot of glue there. I just love these little loopy flowers. I think they're so cute. All right, I'm going to do this one next. And now I'm going to put this one down. I'm almost got them all on there. And then the last one, oops, there's a piece of an inside in the back. Okay, that one I will save for another day. Okay, Now I'm going to add some rhinestones to the centers, because gotta have my bling. All right, so I'm gonna put this one here. And that one, and then I'm going to go down to the little tiny ones for these. And put them on. And once you add the bling, they really look cute. So there I have the front of my tag ready. It's going to look really cute on the front of here. Just a pop of color. So let me find a sentiment and I'll be back. Okay, I went looking for a number of things. I went looking for my sentiment, and in the Love and Affection set there's a Sending a Smile Your Way. I've used this so much. I love that sentiment. And then I needed something to decorate the inside of my card and my envelope. And the Swirly Bird set has this loopy flower that kind of matches these flowers. So I'm going to use it. So I'm going to use Early Espresso ink for my sentiment. Okay. And I'm just going to, I have to think about how I'm going to put this on. So I want it that way, because when I put it on and they open it, I want the sentiment to be straight. And then, you know that other flower I had left? I think I'm going to stick it inside. I won't put a dimension, rhinestone on this because I want it to sit down. So what I will stay flat, what I will do is I will take my Wink of Stella and I will just add a little bit of sparkle right there in the center, like so. So it'll have a little bit of sparkle to it. And then to do my card, I'm going to use, get this stuff out of the way before I get it on my card, which I've been known to do. Put stuff away. I've been trying to do much better as I cannot seem to find things. So I lose stamps and then they appear three weeks later. So, okay, using my pink pirouette. Now this is going to be really, really light, as you can see. So because of it, I can stamp all over, even in the center. And you can still write over top of it. Okay, now, same thing with my envelope. I will stamp all over. Okay, there it goes. So the inside of my card and my envelope are done. Now I'm going to take, I let this sit a little bit. I'm going to take and I'm going to use tear and tape on the back of this, and okay, because this is embossed, and glue and things like that don't like to stick to, the snail doesn't stick to it very well. So I use tear and tape because then it really catches all the pieces well. Okay, all right, now I've got to, when I do this, I want my sentiments straight up and down. So I've got to, okay, open it up and look at it. There we go. Cute card. And another way to use your framelits. Hope you enjoyed it.